make a soup. It's a little bit rainy outside and the weather's still a little bit chilly for April, and I thought we'd just make a soup. I'm going to try and do one that is a family favorite of ours. We like to make it a lot of times. So first of all, we're going to take 3 tablespoons of butter. We're going to throw that in our pot, and we've already got cut up half a cup of onion chopped up, and half a cup of celery chopped up, and 2 cups of carrots that I've peeled and cut up. And we're just going to give that a stir, and we're going to let that cook until it's tender. Okay, so now that this is tender, you don't want to overcook it, but you want to get it tender. We're going to take 3 tablespoons of flour, and we're going to sprinkle it over top, stir it all in. And this is what's going to thicken up our chowder. It's a soup, but it's really like a chowder. And then once that's all, then we're going to take 2 of these containers of chicken broth, and I just sort of add a little bit at a time and stir it in so to get all the lumps out. That way you don't have a lot of lumps in it, flour. So I just do a bit at a time. Okay, so we're just going to finish up adding the rest of this in. And then we're going to take a package of Uncle Ben's Fast and Fancy rice. Now, if you don't have this, you can use just any rice. I like it just because it's the fine herb and wild, so it's kind of got a dark look to it. I don't use the package in it. I just throw that away. And I just add the rice. And we're just going to bring this to a boil. And we're going to boil it for about 5 minutes. Okay. All right, so while the chowder is just simmering, I've kind of got a medium boil there. We're going to take some chicken breasts. I've cooked 3 chicken breasts in the oven, and I cook them just until they're done. We're going to stick them in this bowl, and we're going to get them ready to put in our soup. I know, I learned this tip just a while ago. Kind of flying chicken all over the place a bit too. But now you'll see our chicken is all shredded and ready to go into our soup. We're just going to add it into our soup here. And stir it in. I see I have big chunks of chicken over on my counter. But there it goes. And just before we serve it, I'm going to turn it off, and we're going to add about 1/3 cup of cream to it. We're just going to heat that all through and let it all go together. And then we'll just take our bowl. We're going to add some pepper to it. Stir that up. I do find we make this a lot, and the day after it does thicken up a little bit more. We'll just scoop it into our bowl. And we'll get a nice big soup spoon out of our messy drawer. Got it all in our bowl. We've got a nice piece of cheese bread to go with it. So yummy. Enjoy.